Welcome back to our channel. Love is a word packed with emotion, meaning and power at its core. Love is described as a deep and intense feeling of affection. Yet what makes love so captivating is how unpredictable and overwhelming it can be. We rarely grasp how intimidating it is to truly love someone until we experience it firsthand. It often sneaks up on us. What might start as a simple friendship can suddenly transform into something much deeper. This surprising shift is precisely why love can be so daunting, especially when questions of commitment and reciprocation arise. Sure, we may love someone, but how do we know if they feel the same for women? Navigating love can be even more complex. Many women tend to guard their emotions, making it challenging to discern their true feelings. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 15 subtle signs that she loves you but is afraid of commitment. By the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of her feelings and know how to respond if you feel the same way. So hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive in. 1. She is vulnerable around you. A strong sign that a woman has feelings for you is when she becomes Lesson 1, vulnerable around you. Vulnerability isn't easy for anyone, but for a woman, letting her guard down means she feels safe and trusts you. You might notice she opens up about her struggles, fears, or past experiences that she usually keeps private. This is a way of letting you into her world, a privilege not granted to just anyone. However, there's a delicate balance. Sometimes she may put those walls back up out of fear of being hurt. This can confuse you, but it's her way of protecting herself while navigating her feelings. If you consistently show patience and reassurance, she's likely to feel more comfortable leaving those walls down for good. Being vulnerable is her way of saying she cares deeply about you and hopes you won't use her openness against her. When a woman is willing to let you see her raw, authentic self, it's a clear sign that her feelings are genuine. Be mindful and cherish this emotional honesty because it doesn't come easily. 2. She asks for your opinion when a woman is in love or deeply cares about you. She values your perspective and seeks your input on various matters. You'll notice her asking questions like, "What do you think about this outfit?" or "Am I overreacting about this situation?" These inquiries go beyond mere curiosity. They're her way of Lesson 2, including you in her decision-making process and showing that your thoughts genuinely matter to her, even if she remains independent and confident. Her asking for your opinion reflects her trust in your judgment. It also demonstrates that she's beginning to see you as someone significant in her life. This behavior can be subtle, but it's a strong indicator of her growing affection and emotional connection. By valuing your perspective, she's signaling that you hold a special place in her heart, even if she hasn't directly expressed her feelings. Pay attention to these moments and respond thoughtfully, because your words carry more weight than you might realize. This trust in your opinion is her way of taking small but meaningful steps toward deeper emotional intimacy. 3. She can read your mind. A woman in love often develops an intuitive understanding of you. She may notice the smallest changes in your mood or behavior, even before you say a word. For example, you might walk into a room after a tough day at work, and she'll immediately sense that something's off. This ability to read your mind isn't magic. It's her heightened attentiveness toward you. She cares deeply and picks up on your nonverbal cues, whether it's a subtle frown, a distant look, or a change in your energy. While this attentiveness can feel comforting, it might also make her hesitant to fully commit if she senses you're not entirely invested in her. Women have an incredible intuition that they often rely on, and if she is already tuned into your feelings, it's a strong sign she has developed deep emotions for you to help her overcome any fears or uncertainties. Be open and honest about your feelings. When she sees that you're equally committed, It'll reassure her that her instincts were right and that her vulnerability is safe with you. 4. She's scared of losing you. One of the most telling signs of love is the fear of loss. If she loves you, even if she hasn't fully realized it, yet she'll be deeply afraid of losing you. This fear can manifest in subtle ways, like her pulling away or seeming unsure about commitment. She might distance herself as a defense mechanism, fearing that getting too close will only make potential heartbreak more painful. It's almost like self-sabotage. She loves you so much that the thought of losing you becomes overwhelming. To ease her mind, show her consistency and reassure her of your intentions. Small gestures like being there for her, listening attentively and reminding her that you're not going anywhere can make a huge difference. By creating a sense of emotional security, you'll help her feel more comfortable. Lesson 3. Embracing her feelings for you. Remember, her fear of losing you is rooted in how much she values and cherishes you, even if she struggles to express it openly. 5. She tells you what she likes about you. Women often express their feelings in subtle ways, and one of them is by pointing out things they admire about you. She might compliment your sense of humor, your work ethic, or even how you treat others. These remarks might seem casual, but they hold deeper meaning. For example, if she says, "I love how you're always so thoughtful," she's not just acknowledging a trait, she's hinting at how much it matters to her. Pay close attention to these moments, because they reveal her feelings in ways words alone cannot. Her willingness to openly share what she admires about you shows that she's comfortable enough to express her affection. These compliments are her way of showing her appreciation and attraction toward you without being too direct. When you notice this behavior, respond positively and acknowledge her words. It'll encourage her to open up even more and strengthen the connection between you. Both. 6. She sends you songs that remind her of you. In today's digital age, sharing music is still one of the most romantic gestures. If she sends you songs that remind her of you, it's a strong sign that you're on her mind. Whether it's a song you both heard together or lyrics that resonate with your connection, this small act carries a lot of emotional weight. Music has a unique way of expressing feelings that words sometimes cannot. When she shares a song, it's her way of saying, "This makes me think of you," or "This reflects how I feel about us." These gestures show that she's emotionally invested and that you hold a special place in her thoughts. Responding warmly when she shares music will strengthen her confidence in expressing herself. You might even consider sending her a song in return to show her that you're equally invested in the connection. These exchanges can deepen the bond and bring you closer together. 7. Her friends know about you. When a woman is in love or has deep feelings for someone, she confides in her closest friends. If she's been talking about you to her friends, that's a good sign that you've made an impression on her. Women tend to keep their relationships private until they feel confident about their emotions. If she's introducing you to her friends or sharing details about your time together, it means she sees you as an important part of her life. She's telling them that you're someone special and someone she's seriously considering. You'll notice her friends might tease her when you're around, which could be her way of showing how comfortable and happy she feels with you. If she mentions that she's talked about you or even asked for their advice about the future of your relationship, it shows she's serious and open about the connection you share. Keep in mind if she's willing. Lesson 4. To let her friends in. She's likely taking steps toward full commitment, but she might need time to be open with you about her true feelings. 8. She flirts with you, but only via text. One sign that a woman likes you but is still unsure about fully committing is when she flirts with you primarily through text messages. In these conversations, she may share playful comments, emojis, or even witty jokes to convey her interest. Texting allows her to express herself without the pressure of face-to-face interactions, where she might feel vulnerable or afraid of rejection. This might happen if she's not yet sure about your feelings or is simply too shy to open up in person. If you notice she only flirts with you through texting and avoids doing so, when you meet in person, it could be her way of testing the waters to help ease her fears. Make an effort to flirt with her in person as well, showing her that you feel the same way and can reciprocate her feelings face to face will help her build trust and confidence. Be patient and encouraging. The more she sees your interest, the more comfortable she'll feel to express her affection in person. 9. She reads your body language when you're together. She pays close attention to your body language, and she's quick to pick up on subtle cues. You may not even notice, for instance. She'll recognize when you're feeling stressed, tired, or upset just by the way you carry yourself. She may also watch how you interact with others, including your facial expressions, posture, and eye contact. This attention to your nonverbal communication is a powerful sign that she's emotionally invested in you. Women are known for being particularly in tune with body language, and if she is constantly reading you, it shows she is deeply concerned with your feelings and wants to understand you better. At the same time, pay attention to her body language. If she's leaning toward you, maintaining eye contact, or touching you gently, it's a clear indicator that she's comfortable and possibly falling for you. Creating a comfortable space where both of you can express your feelings will strengthen this emotional connection. 10. She asks about what's going on in your life. When a woman cares about you, she wants to know all the details of your life. This means asking about your day, your work, your hobbies, and your relationships with friends and family. Her interest goes beyond surface-level questions. She wants to understand the full scope of your life and how she fits into it. If she asks you how you're feeling about certain situations or even about past experiences, it's because she's trying to gain insight into who you are and what matters most to you. When a woman loves you or is starting to, she'll ask personal questions to understand your values and priorities better. If she's not asking about the girls in your life or your current situations, it could be because she's still unsure about where she stands and whether she's someone you're considering for the long term. This is her way of figuring out if you're exclusive or if she needs to fight for your attention. Keep the conversation open and honest, and it will help her feel more secure in her own feelings for you. 11. She says sorry a lot. A woman who is emotionally invested in you might show nervousness and anxiety in subtle ways, one of which is by saying sorry excessively. She might apologize for things that don't really require an apology, like talking too much or taking up your time. This over-apologizing is often a sign that she feels insecure about her actions or how you perceive her. It can also indicate that she's unsure whether her feelings are being reciprocated and is trying to ensure she's not overstepping any boundaries. If she keeps apologizing for things that Lesson 5 seem trivial, it's her way of expressing vulnerability. This nervousness likely stems from how much she cares and wants to avoid doing anything that might scare you away. To help her feel more comfortable, reassure her and let her know that her presence is appreciated and that she doesn't need to apologize for being herself. By doing so, you'll help her become more confident in her emotions and her behavior around you. 12. She takes care of you. If a woman goes out of her way to take care of you, it's a sure sign that she's emotionally invested in you. She might bring you your favorite snacks, cook for you, or even surprise you with a thoughtful gesture, like picking up a cup of coffee for you when she knows you're busy. These small acts of kindness are her way of showing that she cares deeply about you and wants to make your life easier or more enjoyable. Taking care of someone is a way of expressing affection, and if she's doing this consistently, it's a clear sign she's serious. She's looking for ways to make your life better. even in small, everyday moments. These gestures are her way of building a deeper emotional connection. If you notice her doing these things, take time to thank her and reciprocate her kindness to show her that you care just as much. 13. You bump into her unexpectedly. If a woman likes you, she'll find ways to cross your path, even if it seems accidental. You might be walking down the street and suddenly run into her. She might show up at places you frequent or appear at events where you're expected to be. At first, it might seem like a coincidence, but it's often a way for her to stay on your radar. Without being too direct by doing this, she ensures you think about her and she hopes to make an impression. Her appearing unexpectedly is her way of letting you know she's interested and wants you to notice her. If you catch her doing this, it's a great opportunity to make a positive connection and show her that you enjoy her company. It's a subtle but strong sign that she's trying to stay present in your life for music. She is shy and nervous around you. Women often become shy or nervous around the person they have strong feelings for. If she seems awkward, stumbles over her words, or avoids eye contact, it's usually because she cares deeply but is unsure of how you feel in return. The closer she gets to someone emotionally, the more vulnerable she feels. This nervousness is a natural reaction when someone is emotionally invested, but it can also stem from the fear of rejection or uncertainty about how the other person will respond. If you notice her being more reserved or anxious, it might be her way of showing you that she likes you but is afraid of how you'll react. Make her feel comfortable by being gentle and reassuring. This will allow her to relax and eventually open up to you more fully. 15. She tells you her walls are coming down. When a woman starts to tell you that she's taking her walls down, it's a big moment. It means she's allowing herself to become emotionally open and is ready to commit more seriously before fully committing. Many women will have emotional barriers to protect themselves from getting hurt. When she starts to share that she's letting go of these defenses, it's because she feels safe with you. It's a sign that she trusts you and is ready to explore a deeper connection. At this stage, you have a unique opportunity to confirm your feelings for her and reassure her that you're ready to move forward together if you reciprocate her openness. It can strengthen your bond and lead to a more meaningful, committed relationship. Understanding these 15 signs can help you recognize when a woman is deeply invested in you, but may be holding back due to fear or uncertainty. Love can be a vulnerable experience, but when both people are open and honest with each other, it creates a stronger foundation for the future. If you've noticed these signs in her, it's time to reassure her and show her that you're there for the long run. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship insights. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.